Welcome back to Next Bike World, the home of throttle-thirsty performance and two-wheel passion. Today, we're talking about a name that sends a jolt through the veins of any sport bike lover, the Yamaha R6. And for 2025, it's back with a vengeance. Sleeker, sharper, and still screaming at the top of its lungs. The 2025 Yamaha R6 might just be the last great supersport of its kind. Let's dive right into what makes the 2025 Yamaha R6 such an intoxicating machine. This isn't a bike you ride, it's a bike you wear, a bike you feel, a bike that challenges you to be better every single time you grip the bars. Underneath its aggressive fairings lies the heart of a legend, a 599cc, liquid-cooled, stock inline 4-cylinder engine that revs like a banshee. With the redline soaring over 16,000 RPM, this engine screams like no other in the class. It's not just about the top end rush. Yamaha has worked on tuning the mid-range torque, making it slightly more usable in real-world scenarios, yet still an absolute beast on the track. Power output sits at a fierce 124 horsepower at 14,500 RPM. And peak torque comes in at 45.5 pounds-to-feet at 10,500 RPM. These numbers haven't changed drastically, but Yamaha's EQ mapping and ride-by-wire refinements have made the throttle feel more direct, more responsive, and more rewarding when slicing through the corners. What's perhaps more impressive than raw numbers is how the spike puts the power down. Thanks to Yamaha's advanced electronics suite, the R6 feels composed yet thrilling. You get a 6-level traction control system, updated for 2025 with better sensors and smarter slip detection. There's also a quickshifter for clutchless upshifts, and for the first time, the R6 now includes auto-blip downshifting, making aggressive corner entries feel smoother and more race-ready than ever. The frame remains the same Delta Box aluminum masterpiece, rigid, yet light, giving you feedback like a scalpel in your hands. Paired with the magnesium subframe and lightweight aluminum swing arm, the 2025 R6 tips the scales at just around 419 pounds wet. That's featherlight by modern sport bike standards, and you feel it in every turn, every flick, every brake zone. Suspension duties are handled by fully adjustable 43mm Kib inverted forks up front and a high-performance Kib rear shock, also fully adjustable. The damping has been reworked slightly for 2025 to improve mid-corner stability without sacrificing front-end feel. It's a setup that rewards aggressive riders but won't punish newer ones. Braking is as sharp as ever, with dual 320mm discs up front clamped by radially mounted floor piston calipers and a single 220mm disc in the rear. ABS is standard, of course, and Yamaha has dialed it on to avoid intrusive intervention, keeping the ride pure but safe. Now, let's talk design. The 2025 Yamaha R6 is, without question, one of the most beautiful sport bikes on the road. The track. The DNA is unmistakably R-Series, but the updates for this year take it even further into the future. You've got sharp, aerodynamic bodywork with integrated winglets subtly molded into the fairing edges. These are functional, providing just enough downforce at speed to improve front-end stability without affecting flickability. The LED lighting package is more aggressive than ever, with thin DRLs that give the R6 a menacing stare. The air intake up front is pure MotoGP, feeding the ram air system that helps the engine breathe better at high speeds. New paint options for 2025 include a stealthy matte black, a signature Yamaha racing blue, and a special edition red and white throwback to celebrate Yamaha's racing heritage. The ergonomics are unapologetically track-focused. High rear sets, low bars, and a tight rider triangle make it feel like you're in a fighter jet cockpit. While it's not built for comfort, every inch of this bike is built for performance. For the hardcore rider, that's exactly what makes the R6 so addictive. But Yamaha hasn't completely ignored practicality. The updated TFT display is crisp, colorful, and easy to read even under bright sunlight. It's not huge or overly flashy, but it gives you exactly what you need: gear position, lap timer, traction control status, and riding modes. There are now 3 preset ride modes, each with custom throttle maps and power delivery suited to road, track, or race scenarios. While the R6 still shines brightest on the track, it's surprisingly capable in the city. The revised fuel injection helps manage low-speed fueling better than past models, and the engine is smoother in the lower RPM range. But make no mistake, this is a bike that begs to be unleashed. Fuel economy is rated at around 40 miles per gallon if you're easy on the throttle. But let's be real, who's buying an R6 for efficiency? This bike is about the thrill, the precision, the sound, and the story. It's worth noting that many thought the R6's days were numbered after Yamaha pulled the plug on its street-legal version a few years ago in Europe due to emissions regulations. But for 2025, Yamaha is offering a dual-variant strategy, a track-only version built for racing enthusiasts, and a limited production street-legal version for select global markets, including North America and parts of Asia. That makes this 2025 R6 even more special. It's part of a dying breed, a final love letter to the 600cc Supersport era. What truly sets the 2025 Yamaha R6 apart isn't just the engine, the looks, or the tech, it's the experience. There's a rawness to it, and honesty in how it handles, how it brakes, how it accelerates. It doesn't pretend to be comfortable, or practical, or even easy. It's a purist's machine meant for those who love the art of riding. The competition in the 600cc class is thinner than it used to be, with many manufacturers shifting focus to either leader-class monsters or smaller, beginner-friendly options. But Yamaha is standing tall, reminding us all why the Supersport segment was once king. And now, let's talk price. The 2025 Yamaha R6 starts at $13,999 for the standard street-legal model. The track-only R6 Jitter, built specifically for closed-course use, starts at $14,999 and comes loaded with race-spec parts like a full titanium Acropa V8 DRS exhaust, race EQ, and stripped-down weight. For what you're getting out of performance, the pedigree, and the pure rush, that's a serious value. So, who is the 2025 Yamaha R6 for? It's for the rider who craves speed, precision, and a direct connection to their machine. It's for the weekend warrior who lives for track days. It's for the fan who grew up dreaming about R-Series bikes on posters, in video games, and MotoGP broadcasts. It's not for everyone, but for those who get it, the R6 isn't just a bike, it's a calling. If this is truly one of the last great 600cc supersports, then Yamaha is making sure it goes out in style, screaming at 16,000 RPM, knees dragging, and hearts racing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another high-octane review from Next Bike World. Until next time, ride safe, ride fast, and keep the passion alive.